After picking up the hire van, I'm off on the first leg of my journey, a 691 kilometre drive to Goulburn. I'm happy to leave the cold Melbourne weather behind and head for sunnier territory. You'll get a full tour of the van in the next episode. So whenever you're travelling on the Hume Highway from Melbourne to Sydney, you have to stop at Holbrook. Now at Holbrook there is a submarine of all things. Just in the middle of town, the HMAS Otway. It's a nice place to stop, stretch your legs, go to the bathroom. So I'm going to go and have a walk on the submarine. Let's go. No time to waste, so it's back on the road. Doesn't look like the weather's going to get any better. Oh well. Now the other place you've got to visit on the Hume Highway is Gundagai. It's not much at Gundagai, but the dog on the tucker box is here. So let's have a closer look. Parked the van. Now I'm heading towards Rooty Hill Station. Van is more than 2.2 meters in height, so I can't park it in any of the underground car parks, so this is the only option because all the parking in the city is underground. After having grab and go food all day yesterday, I'm happy to be having a proper meal this morning. And look at the view. Muesli, yogurt, stewed fruit and a poached apple on top. And also a long black coffee to get the day started. Here we are at Circular Quay and we're looking at the Sydney Harbour Bridge. In about 45 minutes I'm going to be climbing right to the summit. Unfortunately you're not allowed to take a camera up there, so I'm going to have to rely on their own photos. That's unfortunate, but what do you do? Rules are rules. The whole experience took 3.5 hours. An hour for the safety briefing and getting into the harness, half an hour to get out of the harness. So you spend about 2 hours on the bridge. What a wonderful day it was. You wouldn't believe it. Left my lights on, flat battery, need to be in Port Macquarie. How am I going to get there? Luckily, a good Samaritan gave me a jump start and sent me on the way. A little later than I'd hoped, but after 3 hours and 51 minutes, I finally made it to North Haven. Finally made it to North Haven, just a little bit south of Port Macquarie. It's about 10:30 p.m. after I've remade the bed properly this time. Set everything up. Power today. Charging batteries, phones, all of that. Absolutely stuffed. It's been a huge day. 4:30 a.m. start in Melbourne, and about 18 hours later I'm going to go to bed. See you all tomorrow. Okay, day 3. Left North Haven, heading to Coffs Harbour. It's just under a 2-hour drive, but the sun's shining and the temperature's rising. Looks like it's going to be a great day. Welcome to Coffs Harbour. Now, when you come to Coffs Harbour, you have to visit the Big Banana. And what's a visit to the Big Banana if you don't get a frozen banana with nuts? Yum. When you visit the Big Banana, you have to try the toboggan ride. Fantastic. Okay, here we go. that was fun, but time to hit the road again, as I still have an almost 4-hour drive coming up. After a quick stop for lunch, across the New South Wales and Queensland border and head for Brisbane. There, I managed to catch up with an old friend who I haven't seen for over 20 years. It's 6:30, and as you can see, the van doesn't have blockout curtains. It doesn't have anything at the front, so it gets quite light here as soon as the sun comes up. A good thing actually today, because I had set my alarm for 6 o'clock and it didn't go off, and I just realized that I'd set it for during the week, and it's Sunday, it's the weekend, so that didn't go off. That's alright. I think I might get going a little bit early this morning. I'm a bit concerned about going to Gold Coast and finding car park, so if I get there a bit early, hopefully there'll be plenty there. So I'm just about to get up and get ready. Now, directly behind me is the Sky Point Tower, and that's what I'll be climbing this afternoon. But first, let's head into Surfers Paradise and check the place out. Decided to walk from Surfers Paradise to Broad Beach, 3 kilometers. Here we go. Now this is Pacific Fair. I suppose a shopping centre with a difference. You definitely know you're in Queensland. Directly behind me is Sky Point. Climb right up the top there. So I'll be heading off there in about half an hour. Just like the Harbour Bridge climb, you can't take a phone or camera with you. Here is a selection of photos that Sky Point took. Back in the mystery machine after a long day at Surfers Paradise, Broad Beach. Got myself a nice vegetarian pizza, which I'm about to devour, and then head off to Gateway in Rochedale, Brisbane, for a good night's sleep before another big day tomorrow. Let's see where the adventures take me. Here's the pizza. Nice.